back to the Fire Session podcast. I'm your girl, Daisy J, here with my boy Big Ken and our Fire Friends. I am so excited. Welcome back. Now, these episodes I'm here for. Okay, we got my girl Lillie. What's up, Miss Lillie?
Hello, hello.
Hey, girl. We miss you, girl. Okay. yes. Okay, and we got my boy G-Mo.
Hey, your boy G-Mo, the great, aka King of the Hustle.
Yes, we're back. I'm so happy we are family. Okay, I'm gonna act right. I have so much energy today. You guys don't understand. It's been a day, but I've been looking forward to this whole little mixture because we got a great topic tonight. But first, before we get into that, Ken, how was your week?
My week has been very eventful and very busy. Can't complain. Work has been good. Ready for this episode tonight. I got energy too, people, and it's gonna be some antics. So get ready.
Okay, I peeped them Reeboks. I didn't.
Oh,
yeah. Not my cup of tea, but you rocked them. Rocked them. Yeah,
hey, they flames. I like those, bro.
Yeah. She hating, but that's okay. I'm used to it.
You already started. Okay. Okay, that's what we're gonna be on tonight. Okay, G-Mo, what's the week been like, buddy?
Man, the week been good. I can't lie, man. I started a business the top of this week. I dropped the website. You know what I'm saying? Go over the. Hey, thank you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Collection.com. You know what I'm saying? Go get your latest Be Dope gear. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be dope no matter what you do. So it's been eventful.
Okay, Aquarius. Now, Miss Lillie, girl, you been pop locking and dropping. I've been seeing you, girl.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No, just a lot. It's a lot. It's been a lot. I'm like, look at her. She better. Black entrepreneur, you better. So how was your week been?
So far so good. I can't complain. Just like G-Mo, I also have a little business venture I dropped about 2 weeks ago. It's called the Classy Smoker's Essentials. So look out for that. But yeah, so far so good. One more day and it's Saturday, so I'm happy.
Amen. Okay, I have had a very eventful week, but you know what? It is what it is. Tomorrow is Friday. We're gonna get through it because call the people, tell them I'm gonna do PTO. Okay, so you know how it is. Yeah, PTO sick. I'm out. Okay, I'm just kidding. Maybe. Today's topic is very interesting. It's been talked about like all last year and the beginning of this year. It's being continued to talk, and it is the Lori Harvey Effect. Date like a man. Now, y'all know I'm here for it, but Ken, we know he got something up his sleeve, so we're going to kick it to Ken. Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all know, hey, man, this really hit the fan again during our break. So during our break, I was thinking of topics, and I had to make note of this one because I think it's a new resurgence. You know, Daisy was getting on me, was like, well, women been doing this. I said, nah, they haven't been doing it quite like this. You know what I'm saying? It's some women out there that have the confidence to do these things, to really take on some of the things that are, you know, traditionally deemed a man, what a man does. But these women got all new confidence, and they out here doing their things. Some of these fellas is a wreck. They like, oh my God, I can't believe she did me like that. Well, brother, that's kind of the way we've been doing them for years.
Thank you.
So, you know, the energy is changing. So, I mean, I just wanted to have a discussion about that. But Lori Harvey happened to be the vehicle that's going to take us there. So, let me explain something to y'all. It's not a big deal for me personally. Let me start by saying that. I don't have an issue with her dating who she dating. But before we get going, let's go over that. Bam. See, we got a little graphic here. We're going to show y'all from 2016 to 2020. She dated a few people, you know. Some of these guys, you know.
Oh, that's
clever.
Couple of them you might not, but you know, the soccer player up top, that's where she started. Then she went to Justin Combs. Then she went to Future. Stayed there for a little while. Then she went to Trey Songz. Stayed there for a little while. Then
she had a baby on her.
Then she went to Lou Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, sponsored race car driver. She dropped him. She went to Justin Combs' daddy, Sean Diddy Combs, kicked it with him.
That's what some of you.
Man, hey man, some of these people don't know who Boo Thame is, but Boo Thame, if you look at him, He was her boo thing, but his name is Boo Thang.
I hate
And
Akon brother.
that is Akon's brother. I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
And we had Michael B. Jordan. Now, Michael B. Jordan was the biggest thing, I think, recently that everybody was talking about. Because he is, I guess you could say, the cherry on top of all these other things that had been going on. When she got to Michael B. Jordan, it became a thing. Like, oh my God. Like, when she was with Future, they were talking about it a little bit. But when she got with Michael B. Jordan, she upset some of these ladies because they had their heart set on him. And they feathers was ruffled too. So it caused people to start looking at, what the heck is she doing? How is she dating all of these guys? But guys, how is this any different from these celebrities that walk around with all these different women, dating all these different chicks with arm candy? You know what I'm saying? She had her arm candy, so it's just the energy return. So that's what we want to talk about today. And I know we're going to have some different perspectives of this, but I got my trusty list with some tips for people. And we're going to talk about different types of dating so we could clarify what's actually dating. Because I think people get it twisted.
Thank you for saying it.
People get it twisted and think just because somebody's out having a dinner that's a date. Different people have different definitions of date, and we're going to talk about that. So, first things up, let's talk about the types of dates, okay? So, Dr. Pat Allen says there's 3 types of dating. There's duty dating. That's basically practicing your dating skills. So that's what a lot of people be doing, and they just don't know it. They're not going out on a date. They just practicing for a real date. That's why it don't go right. It's not based on chemistry. They just out there just trying to find somebody to chill with for a moment. That's duty dating. Real dating is when you mutually attracted to someone and y'all go out and y'all try to find something. You know what I'm saying? The duty dating, you ain't trying to find nothing but maybe a nice night. And you know what I'm saying? And then you good. But courtship, as the old folks say, courting. Yeah. Now that's where the real action comes in, because that's when you're looking for a relationship and both people are actually looking for a mate. So that's a big difference. So Daisy, talk to me about your definition of what dating is. Is that something similar to what she was saying, or is it totally different?
I do them all, or I've done them all, is what I should say, because I'm not dating anymore. But I'm not dating anymore. But when I dated with intention or whatever. Now I went on some friendship dates, which I guess is the first one, the duty dating, where it's practicing. Unintentionally been on a lot of friendship dates. But the courtship is definitely Daisy J. Like, I date with intention because I want you to be my man eventually. But it doesn't always go that way. But I agree with what the doctor is saying.
So all the dates you go on are intentional. Like, you going with, this is going to hopefully get to the next step.
I don't really go out like that. Like, I don't go out until we've established what we are. Because I don't want to give you everything and then you be bullshit. Excuse my language. If that makes sense. So we do a lot of talking, meeting up, but not necessarily a date. Because to me, a date is you come pick me up and we go somewhere that you or me have, picked.
Can you go pick him up?
Yeah, I can go pick him up too. Yeah, that's it. What I mean is, like, we're in a car together. Is the point that I was making.
Okay, I'm just trying to be clear.
Yeah, if you meet somebody, now come on, I'm the girl of the 2000s. I'm independent. I will come pick you up, sir. From the bus
some
stop
of these dudes
or whatever.
might not have a car. You know what I'm saying?
I've dated dudes that didn't have cars.
Or his car might be in the shop for a long time. So
hey,
you might need to go get
I don't discriminate. I'm just saying. But we in a car together is my point. Not if we meeting somewhere, that's not a date to me. I met you here. So this is just us hanging out.
Okay. G-Mo, what you think, man? What's your definition of dating?
Yeah.
And first off, shout out to Lori Harvey, dog. Like, we've been watching the Kardashians go through the same thing and become rich off of it. So shout out to a sister, a Nubian queen, doing her thing up the, you know what I'm saying? She got a little bracket. The bracket look like it's popping a lot of money over there. So shout out to her.
Ooh. Okay.
Usually, people would probably think I go against it, but I'm for it. But dating, I think, man, it brings it back to communication. I think that was my word of all 2020. Communication is whatever y'all doing, as long as y'all establish it together. Like, like dating can be whatever you want it to be, as long as you establishing that with who you dating. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's a bunch of terms talking. We hanging, we chilling. That's boo thing. I mean, I'm old now, so I don't really keep up with the terms as much. I get lost in the vocabulary, but
I'm older than you, G-Mo. Okay.
yeah, it's a lot of terms. But as long as you establish that's what we're doing. Hey, I never take us serious, but I like to hang out with you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be the person I call after 11 p.m. You know what I'm saying? If you cool with it, you cool with it, we cool. Hey, I got intentions for you. I want to see this grow and see that this can possibly be something. You with it,
Exactly.
you with it, cool. And I think that's where we lose in the dating realm now, the transparency of what it is that we're trying to do.
Definitely.
Okay, Lillie. Let's hear what
Oh,
Lillie got to say. I know
Give it
Lillie
to
got
him,
some.
girl.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let us
Give
know.
him them jewels, girl.
well, I just think with the duty dating, I can say I might have did that a long time ago, like college days, because I feel like if a homegirl's going out with a dude and then he got a homeboy, then that's like a duty to me because necessarily I really don't have no feelings and ain't just be nothing. That's to me that's duty dating.
Yeah.
but but
Take one for the
now
team.
I have mostly I date with the purpose because nine times out of 10 you don't want to be talking to somebody or hanging out with somebody that you can't see a future with or
Mm,
see yourself with, especially if you all become intimate because
right.
you got to think of, is this somebody you want to be your child's father, or because accidents happen. And
Mm.
so my thing is you don't want to accidentally have a kid with a duty man. Not at all. So you have to date with purpose. Have this person have to have some substance or
hmm
something. That's my view on it. So if we on the date, it has to be something that I see in you that hey, we can see something in the future. You somebody that I would talk to. But if we 9 times out of 10, if I'm not on a date with you, it has to be something. I can't just be going
hmm
out on a date just to be going out on a date because I'm too busy, so
Right.
I can't waste time with just Joe Blow. So I mean, if I was free and younger in the day, I had all time. We can go on a date, let's go eat, let's go do that. I'm hungry, so let me call such and such up and go get something to eat.
Whoa,
But
whoa, 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 whoa. So
Food
you date?
guy.
So,
That's
yeah, I just want to say. So
Food
you had a
guy.
food guy. Come on,
I
come
miss
I
a
all
on.
in
food
mean,
guy.
duty.
Dang.
yeah, I mean, you got
Food
to
guy
do
was
that.
dope.
He down to go eat. They be like, let's
He
go
know
get
who
these.
he is. You know
Exactly,
that's what it is.
and he cool with that. But now I don't have time for that. I just so it has to be a purpose.
She busy. Leave
Okay.
her. She's busy. Leave her alone.
I
Okay.
am.
Yeah. 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 I hear you. I hear you. But like I said, I think I'm with Gmo on the aspect of the communication piece because Daisy, don't start.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just
I'm
looking to
just
see what
saying
you
the
said.
communication piece because I think that's the biggest thing with Lori that bothers a lot of people is her transparency. Like she's putting it out there for the world, and she don't care what people think about it, and she's doing what she wants to do. And a
Yeah.
lot of people, that's different. That's different from what we've been taught to. You know what I'm saying? Or we've been seeing throughout our whole lives. So it ruffles feathers for people to see her doing that. Now, what Gmo pointed out earlier with the Kardashians, I'm gonna point out though they've been doing that, but they got smoke too. They got smoke too. They got smoke about it. You know what I'm saying? Them dating all these different peoples because they get.
No, we need to talk about that right quick.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Share
The
your thoughts.
Kardashians are backstabbers. They men come from their friends. They date their friends, dudes or ex dudes. Lori Harvey, the only reason why we know about her is because of who her stepdaddy is. Honestly, if we being truthful about it or whatever.
That's a fact.
If she wasn't Steve Harvey's daughter, we wouldn't know shit about her. She would be Daisy J, Lily, whoever, Christina, Keisha. She would be the same, just like the rest of us. Now, the caliber of dudes she's dating, yeah, they celebrities and whatnot, but the Kardashians, no. I mean, I'm a keeping up with the Kardashian fan, but all they dudes, like Kim example, even though she getting a divorce, she met Kanye West through Nick Cannon, who was her ex-boyfriend. T.
Well, your replacement is always right there. They've been
I'm
telling
just,
you
but
that for years.
what I'm saying is, and then you friends, y'all don't see how well connected all of these friends are. Even her sisters, they date their friends, dudes or side pieces.
But I think that Hollywood thing is different though, because if you notice,
that's not a Hollywood thing. They hoes.
To me, yeah, they well, let me say this. They're Hollywood because of their dad. Their dad, Robert Kardashian, OJ's best friend.
That's not why
They've
they
been in that loop.
Hollywood.
They've been in that loop of celebrities. So they kind of had that thing where they date in circles. If you notice some of the celebrities, they date in circles. You see so and so with this celebrity, and then next thing you know, you see him with that celebrity. So that's part of that. So it's a little bit different. But with them, I understand what you're saying. They date, they date people close to them. But I'm gonna tell you this: that happens a lot more than people let on to. I'm telling you, because old folks been telling us that for a long time. Your replacement is not as far as you think it is. Because what happens is, you're around this person, you start to notice things that are attractive to you about this person.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Proximity. I'm just saying.
That's messy.
It is.
Most marriages are started within the office of like your work or whatever. Or most.
That's what I'm saying.
It's different than your homegirl's ex.
I mean, hey, you know what? She might not didn't, you know what I'm saying? She might didn't want him. You know, she was playing games with him. Just because she did don't mean you are.
There's a difference. Okay, this is the thing. It's a code. There's a difference between my homegirl's person she talked to versus my homegirl's ex-boyfriend she dated for like 3-4 years, or her baby daddy.
I think it's a smaller amount of us who stick to that code nowadays.
Facts.
True. This is true.
But I also think it's what type of homegirl you talking about, because there's levels to the homegirl thing.
It is.
Like it's in homeboy thing, because there's some your close partners that you grew up with or something like that. Like that's a different level than just the dude you work with that you cool with at work. Because if he got a nice chick and he talking to her and he slip up, you might go ahead and snatch her up because well, that's what I'm saying. See,
people who crave love than friendship too. So you'll kill a friendship for that right piece of love that you're feeling, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. See, the thing of the matter is, it sounds crazy, but there have been people who are dated friends, somebody's ex, and it worked out for them because they were the connection.
Yeah. But I know people like that. I'm just saying, like, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like, oh yeah, they dated for 4 years and she was her best friend, and then next thing you know, they went and got married.
I mean, hey, I'm telling you, I think it happens more than people let on, or more than we probably know. In your circle, that might not go down, but I'm telling you, there's folks out there that goes down with.
So sidebar with Lori, right? Do you think that people are so up in arms about the way she's living her life due to the book that Steve Harvey put out?
That's a bit of it. I think that's a bit of it, definitely. And actually, what she's doing is kind of what he advocated in the book
to do, dates.
So, I mean, you know, it's not a far cry that his daughter's doing it. So, I mean, she's just doing what she's taught, actually.
And that's the thing. Her roster does not mean she slept with these dudes. Let's be clear. Her roster does not. I have dated plenty of dudes and have not slept with them. So do not. That does not mean every dude that you posted up there, she slept with them.
Right. That's true.
She did.
Like y'all got to cut that out.
She did it.
So if you mean tell me
Future, she did Future.
Okay, yeah, but that was her man. You know what I mean? Like that was her. You know that happened. That was her.
The only strike she get from me, you can't jump from the son to the daddy.
Okay, I feel you on that.
Like that's the only strike. Everything else was fair game, but that one right there was a love.
That was proximity.
There you go, friend. And then the thing too is, we don't know the discussion that happened, you know, because I done met some dudes' daddies and been like, you know, I probably should have dated your daddy instead of you, or Mr. James could get it if he asked.
But my thing is, what's the difference between you thinking it and somebody actually doing it?
Who said I didn't do it?
But see, that's what I'm saying. You just said that wasn't the move. Now you did it.
This is the thing. If I'm just talking, I told you the difference between dating and talking.
Right.
You have to iron that out because some people consider talking
Exactly.
dating, same thing.
How
Some
you
people
know we
consider it
didn't
the
have a
same thing.
conversation?
I'm just saying
No.
how you know these other people ain't have a conversation. So it's
No,
it's a case by case basis.
I
You
got
know what I'm saying?
proof. As far as the Kardashians are concerned, because that's the particular group you named, I got proof.
Well, I mean, hey, there's probably a lot of proof out there on them because they've been doing everything in front of the camera for years,
Years. Mm-hmm.
and they don't really care what you think because
No.
it's making them money.
Oh no,
And
they care because they make up a storyline for it to take
well,
care of themselves regarding the
well, yeah,
situation.
that has to go back to the money. They
Yeah.
got to make sure the money's right.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm
Right.
saying? They're gonna sell their story and sell whatever they got to make that money. So I mean, hey, I can't knock them. You know what I'm saying? That's their hustle.
And
It
she
is what it is.
dating. Lori is just dating, and then she got a boyfriend. Now she got a boyfriend. There's a
Right.
difference.
Well, yeah,
Because a
yeah.
lot of those
I don't
dudes, she
really feel like
wasn't
they're
posting.
together.
You don't think they
Okay,
Yeah.
together?
nah,
I mean, a
Michael
lot of
B.
people are
Jordan.
saying it was a publicity stunt,
that's what
and
I
he
feel.
came out with the movies, and he's come. I think it's a good business move, either way, whether it's
I
a
mean,
relationship or not. It's a good business move.
Kim and Kanye. I think it's a business move.
I did not think that was a business move
Nah, that was
because
crazy.
that was love. He stalked that girl
Yeah,
forever
I
until
think
finally
he was infatuated with her
he
for
was
real.
obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like somebody's book. I can't remember. Somebody in Kanye
I think
camp wrote a
I think
book.
he rented her for a couple years.
No, she
Changed
make
for
more
a
money
couple
than him.
kids.
Ain't no rental. No,
That
Changed for
man
a couple of kids, and you know what I'm saying.
no,
that
she could
man
do
was
that with
looking at the
anybody.
Ray J tape and he looked at the Ray J tape one too many times. I was like,
It
I gotta
wasn't.
have it.
It wasn't
It was
all
not
that
all that. I'm like,
because she wasn't doing nothing special.
hello, friend. Y'all can
Maybe
go
he
see it
was
for free.
thinking I could make it do something special if I get it. You know what I'm
It
saying?
Mm-mm.
wasn't that. It was he was
Uh-uh.
infatuated with her. He did
Right.
chase her. They did fall in love. That was real love. People just outgrow each other sometimes.
That's true.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, facts. Like I said, I can't hate on Kim. I can't hate on any of these people. I will not. That's their life. They do what
We're
they
gonna
do.
interview her one day. What it
But you
is.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, true. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna have Kim Kardashian on the show. Y'all tune in for that. Make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, got your drinks ready and got your questions ready because we're gonna interview her, yeah. But anyway, okay, we got some tips that I wanna
Mm-hmm.
go over. Okay. Right. So these tips is gonna be controversial as well because some you're gonna agree with, some you're not. Okay, 10 tips for women to date like a man. This comes from a book
Mm-hmm.
called Date Like a Man by let's see here. Let me show y'all these books. I want to show y'all these books too.
Uncle Steve.
Act Like a Lady, Think Like a
Think
Man.
like me. Read it.
Date Like
Mm-hmm.
a Man by Mariah Moore and Jody Guild. And Be a Man Eater. How to spot a
Be a man
boy,
eater.
date like a man, and land the guy of your dreams. Fellas, these are the type of books that these women are reading before they go out on a date with you. These books can be helpful to them and it can be toxic for them. Because, I say that because they don't understand how to apply them. It's a such thing as knowledge and applied knowledge, right? You
Mm-hmm.
can get the knowledge, but do you know how to apply it correctly, right? And so that's the question. You can get the knowledge, but do you know how to apply it?
Right.
You have women out here that'll take a book like that and that mindset and be going out looking for a date, like dating to, you know what I'm saying, for a relationship, for courtship. And you can't take that mindset into a courtship type of dating. It won't work. It just
And
won't work.
also they'll take like it verbatim, you know what I'm saying, and start applying it to every man you come across when you have to definitely identify the character in the man and apply what's
Facts.
needed towards that man.
Facts. But, that's the biggest thing they were saying in the book is you have to know what level of dating to apply that to. Because if you're dating for courtship, you can't apply the same principles that you applied in the duty dating. It's not gonna work.
Well, no.
But that's what I'm saying. But you don't. I mean, some people out there they read the book, get the information, and then try to put these things into play, but they're not done in the right timing. So it's not that the situation wasn't for you or the guy wasn't for you. It's just maybe you came off a little too aggressive at the wrong time. Maybe you need to wait a little while, get to know him, and then hit him with this instead of just coming with on the first date with all this stuff, because not everybody's gonna be receptive to that.
I will say that's you have to establish what you're trying to get out of situation. That's why I say we talk for a minute, which I don't date or talk anymore.
What's a minute? What's a minute?
For me, talking to a dude for a minute could be 2 weeks, a month. I just kind of need to feel you out. It could be only on social media, and then finally you ask me for your number, because I'm very aggressive. I'll be like, hey, this is my number, call me, whatever, if I'm feeling something. But if not, and I'm just trying to like feel the situation out, then we'll just talk on Facebook or we'll talk on Instagram, so that way if I don't like where this is going, I can just delete you, block you, whatever, keep it moving. But I feel like once you get my number, then we're establishing something, and it's going somewhere.
And see, what she just said is critical, because we're going to talk about that subject next week. Is dating during the social media age. It's a little different because what she just said is something that's weird to me, right?
What?
Now, you said talk to him on social media, but to me, people through text and people in real life conversations are totally different.
You can FaceTime on these apps. Because dating now, you have to be careful. Dating is not like, okay, y'all know I'm divorced. Dating is not like back then where you could like run into somebody. Okay, this is a prime example. I met this dude in the club a couple of weeks ago, okay? Now, it's different for him because he's seen me in my element, meaning, fully beat, dancing, drinking, having a good time with some friends. He approached me. So it's like he invited a different type of energy. But most of these dudes be jumping into these chicks' DMs trying to, go on dates with them. And most of those dudes are weird as hell. I ran into a dude a couple of weeks ago who jumped into my DM talking about he had a crush on me. He'd been watching my page and all this. Red flag. Then he was like, hey, I want to hang out with you, but I work nights. Maybe we could get a room. Red flag. Like, that's why it's like we tread lightly with you versus dude I met, and got his number. He got my number. I met him in person. What's the
first red flag? Let's go back. What was the first red flag? The second red flag with the room.
You've been watching my page.
But that's what people do on social media.
No. You've been watching. No,
but that's what people do.
A lot of guys watch and never comment and don't say.
I'm telling you, but that's what I'm saying.
But they do that.
Is it not creepy, Lily?
Social media is creepy
for a dude to say no, just outright. I was watching your page.
Well, whether he said it or he was doing it, it's the same thing.
It's the way he said it. I'm sorry. It was just like, what?
Maybe it's the way you read it.
He was being intentional.
You read it.
No, you just need to say, I like you. Do not say, I've been watching your page.
Well, that's all they get to see is you.
That's a fan. That's a fan. Like, nah, bro. And he turned out to be a fan. Nah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but I don't think everybody falls in that same category.
Everybody doesn't.
Like G-Mo said, he's being intentional. He's telling you he's been watching your page, and what Lily was saying, like that's what people do on social media. That's how they kind of get a feel for who you are. That's their first initial.
You just you wasn't liking him that much.
Facts.
No, I liked him. No. I liked him until the room thing. I was like,
what else you see?
The room thing was like, let's get a room. Why we
gotta
get a room?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird.
Where your house at, boy?
I don't even want to go to your house. Why can't we meet in public somewhere? Like,
that's strange.
Then he's like, oh, I can't touch you the way I want to. Well, I'm sorry.
But that's what social media did. It allowed the weirdos to like have a life.
Facts.
Instead of them hiding at home in their mama basement and stuff like that, and having to get out and fish like the regular guys did, they actually had an actual path to get to you, and then they could just show you on their social media who they want you to see instead of who they actually are.
Yeah.
Women, it's some weirdo women too.
Yes, there are some weirdo women.
Facts.
You ain't lied. There's
Bunch
some chicks out there. Shut up. The thing is, the point that I'm making is like, a person coming up to you and you being able to read their energy is different for somebody reaching out to you on Facebook or Instagram. Because that's what we at now.
Yeah.
Dating. Facebook got a dating app along with how they do stuff now.
So how does that work?
I don't know.
Oh, Lord. So
See, I'm fishing
I
and
done been on it. Because I done been
got a
on
bite.
it.
I got a bite. Go ahead.
So it's kind of like you got two profiles. You can put whatever pictures you want on there. They don't necessarily get to see your Facebook page unless you allow them to. I've met some weirdos on there, which is why I'm like, I just did it just, you know how I am. I'm curious, want to know what this is. It's like Tinder pretty much. Everybody on there trying to hook up. You know, I know some people who've met dudes and now they go together, but yeah, I ain't gonna speak on it because they watch that.
I mean, we got time, you know what I'm saying?
No, they don't want to know my opinion on they dudes,
But hey, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, this stuff, the social media aspect of it is so tricky because it's still, even though it's been out since what 2006, 2005, it's still kind of new because things are slowly starting to change to adapt to social media actually being there. And social media being the vehicle to actually meet people, to actually get to know people. And the bad part about it is who you're getting to know might be their online persona, not the actual person. But in real life, you can do that because sometimes you date people, you meet a representative, and you don't get to know the real person
you
until
meet
later
everybody's
on.
representative. I mean,
You know, well, I won't say everybody. You meet their best self. That's what they're supposed to be doing when they're dating. They're supposed to be putting out their best self. So everybody have off days, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna
you're
be, you know what I'm
entitled.
saying, beat to the gods every day. You ain't gonna have your hair done every day. So, you know, but when you go out on that date, you will.
Of
Who
course.
don't?
So that's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, he might have his head shaved, you know what I'm saying, and then a couple months later he get comfortable and let you see the Fred Sanford, you know what I'm saying, the little half moon joint. You know, people get comfortable and then they start to, you know, show you who they really are. So, you know, but you got to get to that point to even find out who they really are.
No.
And I
Some
sort
of
of back it up just a little bit. You showed the books, man. We gotta do some research on these messengers.
this. Okay, what y'all got to say about Steve Harvey?
I really want to get it Steve Harvey, but I really want to get it Derek Jackson.
Okay, first of all, he is a hell to the gnaw. You already know Derek Jackson.
Oh yeah.
You knew who he was. He showed us who he was. It's just some women out there who need a male to follow.
And that's what I'm saying. Listening to these, like, well, bro, like most men don't understand nothing about women.
Nope.
Nothing. Like we just freestyling this day to day. And so to get out here and these men out here publishing books and giving relationship guru advice, what they done did is found a lane, like pretty much piggybacking off of the hurt and the pain
like
and the
self-help,
of women who really need that. You know what I'm saying? Who's looking for love and affection. They done made a profit off of these women hurt.
Yeah.
That's not right.
I agree.
But it is
I'm
fruitful.
not a fan.
Boys get paid.
I don't like that smile because it's like I'm gonna write a book.
Hey, you know, I know a little bit about these women. Maybe I need to write that book. You know what I'm talking about? Because Steve Harvey got paid off that book. He even got the movie off that book.
Yeah.
His book was helpful.
His book was helpful how?
I look at Steve Harvey like an uncle or a daddy. Let me give you this free game to better protect yourself. Some of us that are smart, like me and Lillie, smart enough to read the book, get what we need out of it, but not necessarily use it like a Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could take bits and pieces like the 90-day rule or
let's talk about that. Hold on. Let's talk about that. That's a good thing. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like the 90-day rule. I think that was a terrible example.
No, it's not. Let me tell you why. It's some people out there that don't know how to give. Okay, Ladacia can have sex with somebody and it not be too much. Like I can have sex and keep it moving. I don't have to. You know, I don't necessarily have to have sex with somebody and it's like, oh, I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Like, no, I got an itch. It needs to be scratched. That's it. That's all. It's people out there not like that. So they need the 90-day rule to decipher how they feel about a person.
I feel
they'll
like
have sex with somebody and then they in love.
The oxytocin level is too high. That's what
yeah, I
that
feel
is.
like Steve though that information Steve gave was dated. I think that worked back in the day. I think nowadays in this
It
modern
worked today.
everything is sexual nowadays, like everything. So it's like to be like, all right, I'm kicking it with this chick. We laying up, we kicking it, getting to know each other for 90 days. 90
Don't
days.
knock it till you try it, G-Mo.
My God.
It
I
gives
mean,
you it's you don't waste no time. To me, it's like taking out. Not to say that I've ever used the 90-day rule. I use the Daisy J rule. I have like been in situations where I didn't have sex with a person because of their beliefs and stuff like that. So you find other ways, to do things, but you still dating this person. So it
But
don't work
30
for
days is a long
everybody.
time.
30 days is a long time. Hell, a year is a long time.
I think you could figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about also 90. What kind of 90 days is this? Is this 90 days where we just getting together on the weekends? This 90
Dating. You see them every
This
day,
90 days
every
every
couple
day.
of
Every day,
days.
90 days is different from I only see them on the weekend.
I can't
That's
stand
fact.
G-Mo. I like your honesty though. Like it's like, look, that's a long time. But the other thing I was gonna say from the book too is the profess, protect, provide. It's women that don't understand that that's what a man is supposed to do. It doesn't mean that he has to make more money than you. It doesn't mean like, oh, he's gotta like, take care of everything in the household. It's just these are his main dude. This is what you should respect about this man.
yeah.
I think what you said is key. Just being able to take bits and pieces out that you can apply. Like I was saying earlier, you don't have to use the whole thing as your roadmap. Just take
But
what
it's
works for you and apply those principles because not all this stuff is going to work.
true. Don't do it with
Because
Steve like that though. Like,
But I think like the 90-day rule, it's a good rule. I think that you shouldn't just be putting yourself out there. Because I always feel like if a man is breaking bread, like
mm-hmm,
money on you,
mm-hmm,
and you ain't giving him the cookie,
mm-hmm,
he ain't gonna talk bad about you. Now,
mm-hmm.
if he ain't break that up for real, if a man is paying and y'all going
Say
on
it,
dates
friend.
and he's spending money, he not gonna go and tell his homeboy, "Oh yeah, man, I just met." Now he ain't gonna do all of that because he done upfronted all this money. He done went on dates. So now if he tell his homeboys, "Well, shoot, I was doing this and this," they gonna think of him as a trick. But if you just come out the draws first week, 2 weeks, then he gonna go talk to his
There's
home.
no
Oh, this was just
respect.
easy. Oh, I smashed. So my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, if you ain't waiting 90 days, you gonna be waiting a long time because it ain't happening. That ain't my thing. We ain't just jumping the bed. We're gonna go on dates. You gonna spend some money because it take time to look like how I look. It costs money to look like how I look, and so you gonna have to spend some money. That's just what it is. And if you don't want to, then you don't have to date me. and
Right.
that's how
It's
that's how
other
I
women
view
out
it.
there.
Exactly.
I don't see nothing wrong with what
yeah,
she just
I,
said.
I don't see in theory the 90 day
Mm-hmm.
the 90-day rule in theory is a good thing because
In theory.
In
yeah, in
theory.
theory, because it allows time for you to get to know each other before the
Mhm.
sex becomes a thing, because that can cloud your vision of who that person really is. That'll
Yeah.
make you run red lights, as you say, red flag. That'll
Um,
make you run
red
right past
light.
it because that thing was good.
And
So,
if it was bad, it make me leave you alone
well, that's the
too.
thing.
But
That's
you
what
done
I was
waited
gonna
90
say.
days. You done waited
Yeah, I wait
90
90
days.
days for
Ah, he's
something that's
perfect.
trash.
They crashed on you real
But
quick.
hopefully you in love with them by 90 days and you
Nah,
can make
girl.
it
I had enough
better.
love in the
I
world
was
to
gonna say
make me
love,
stick
love
around
not
for
gonna
that
change the fact that it's trash.
Well,
at
it's
all.
sex. With sex, things can get better. Like sex,
We
y'all don't
getting
think sex can
old.
get better. Oh, so
Let
y'all
me
want
tell
somebody
you.
to just know
You got
everything.
you ain't got to show out all the time, but my thing is you better show out that first time if you want me to stick around. Period.
Oh wow.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna show out the first time. I'm
See,
gonna
that's
keep
what I was
it
just
there.
gonna say. Golly, I knew it.
Cause
Excuse
I
me,
need to
y'all. I got
know.
excited because
I
I
need
knew it. I was
to
like, see,
know
women do that,
what.
fellas. Women do that. They ain't gonna show you all they tricks, but they want you to show out the first time. I don't
Let me
get
tell
that.
you. Let me tell you. There's a TikTok going around right now that was like, if you do this, and have me looking for you during the day with a flashlight, I want to date you. I'm her. I know what I got. I know what I do. You can't give that up to everybody right away.
But maybe he feel the same way.
No, you need to show out.
Oh my God. Fellas, see what you up against? I'm gonna tell y'all
And
what,
like
fellas.
Lily said, you ain't gotta date me.
I'm gonna tell you what, fellas. Y'all listen to what you're hearing tonight, and then some of these books, go to your local library because they're there.
You
You ain't
trying to
gotta
get
buy
us
them.
out doing this shit.
Check these books out because I'm telling you, you don't have to understand the principles in the books, but just understand what these ladies are reading and whether they're gathering information from, so that when you go out and you date, you know what you're up against.
Right, just like the movie.
Well,
Thanks.
that's
Well, I
why
haven't read
no.
any of those books. I've seen the movie, but I just think
I read the book.
life done taught me some lessons. So,
True, true,
And,
and I
and
done
true.
picked up some game along the way.
Yeah.
and to be fair, the 90-day rule isn't horrible. It just doesn't seem realistic.
G-Mo, that time fly by.
90 days?
Yeah, for
It
you.
flies by. No, listen.
Bro,
Okay,
I
I
went on
had this
keto
dude
for 90 days. Them days did not fly by.
because you were okay. This is the thing. Wait a minute. Because it was intentional. Did she tell you we ain't having sex until for 3 months? Did she say that to you?
On the keto diet?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a chick. My bad.
Oh, no, I'm not saying on the keto diet. I was just saying the reason.
Not,
I mean,
I'm
it said
getting
keto
something
diet,
keto
sex
diet.
diet, same thing. I'm
no,
struggling.
it's not. I dated a dude when I was in Oklahoma. It wasn't intentional, but we didn't have sex until about 6 months after me and him had like met each other or whatever.
So
We
did
are
you tell
keto
him
every day.
y'all would go
It
ahead, Jim? I'm
wasn't
sorry.
intentional. It was just that's what happened. And then it was good that we waited. We got to know each other and we are literally the best of friends right now.
Yeah. So did you find out who he was banging the time that y'all was waiting, the 6 months? Because clearly that's what was happening. But go ahead.
No, that was not what was happening.
What do I know? Just saying.
I believe him. That's the problem with y'all. That's the problem. Like, oh,
Saying.
I ain't gonna smash you, but I'm gonna smash her. Every dude ain't like that. Every chick ain't like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
We all got a little bit of them in us.
No, everybody ain't like that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the likelihood of somebody waiting the full 90 days, this goes for fellas and the ladies. Most people these days, I'm like, G-Mo, sex is a big thing nowadays, bigger than ever. A lot of
Yeah.
people ain't waiting that 90 days.
She might be letting you away 90 days because she see a big picture with you, but she probably also doing something else with somebody else that she don't see nothing
There's
with.
gotta be somebody.
Well, because ladies, y'all done told me this y'all selves. Y'all always got somebody over there in the wings, somebody in that breaking just in case of.
I learned that from Daisy.
Yeah, you said it yourself. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, from a dude standpoint, like, you have to see that. Like, she got somebody over here for that job.
That did not apply to the 90-day rule.
That's like the food dude. The food dude come through, he all nice, he a gentleman, pull the chairs out, open the doors, feed you real good, and then you go home and go
But
play
he
on
know
somebody
he the
else.
food dude. He know that he the food dude.
And then, but see, somebody else gonna come reap the benefits of the food dude. The food dude did the foreplay, and then it's gonna be the other guy who
Did
gets you by
he?
the full.
The dude really like to go eat and spend money, so he go with you. I know a dude right now that I've been cool with for years. He don't date nobody. I mean, I know he's smashing somebody, but his intention in life is not to be like, not to have a companion. He just want to live, hang out, and kick it. So
Test.
that's what we gonna
That's
do.
a little different. That's a little different. You know,
Like he know
that's the
I'm not gonna
homeboy.
waste your time, my time, nobody time. I just want to live. You know, this is what I want to do. And we'll go hang out, we'll go on dates and stuff, good bomb ass dates. But that's just my friend.
You see, that's the homeboy. That's a little different. He in a different space.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like everything he do is he know he the food dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he
There's
know.
some food dudes that act to play the food dude role or whatever. But as soon as that little, like in the book, like Steve said, the male and female friendship. It's always somebody who waiting for that little chink in the chain so he can come in and slide in and save the day.
Bow.
You waiting.
So it's the food dude. If you test the food dude and be like, I'm ready, I'm guarantee he gonna leap at the opportunity. He ain't gonna be like, nah, I ain't ready. I just want to serve you sausages and biscuits and
Now, I'm going to serve you some sausage, all right. Ain't gonna be no sausage in the food. He trying to serve some sausage. You know what I'm saying? I'm with G-Mo on this. I don't know no dude that's gonna continue to do that without wanting to reap some benefits, whether they actually do or not. That's that's a whole nother conversation. But the intention in their head is if the circumstances present themselves, I'm gonna knock this down.
yeah, definitely. He say come
Period.
up. If she say come up to the house, come up to the room. So it's over.
Yeah.
Telling y'all, that man don't want me.
Yeah, I'd have made sure you was full a lot of nights. I'm making you full tonight too.
That man don't want me.
He said I
Next,
went. He said I'm trying to.
what's the next tip?
He said I went. He said I went into my wallet, so I'm trying to exchange it for some of your wallet. You dig?
Nah.
Already.
No, not Capital One. What's in your wallet? No, sir.
What's in your
Next,
wallet? All
next.
right. All right. Let me run down this list of 10 tips in the book Women to Date Like a Man by Mitzi Hernandez on the Thought Catalog website, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one tip is be open-minded. Number two, keep your options open. Number three, don't chase. Fellas, this is for the women. She gave this for the women. Avoid drama. That's hard for women to do, but whatever.
Don't give me up tonight.
Number five, be lighthearted. Number six, know what you want. Number seven, don't rush. Number eight, don't force it.
Don't force it.
Number nine, be private. Lori Harvey, she messed that one all up.
Be private. Don't do
Number 10, do your own thing. Now, I think this is a great list that she gave for the ladies, but I also think that it works for anybody. These things are key. To me, the drama thing is what's hard for a lot of people. Because a lot of times they bring baggage from previous relationships and situations. So you bring drama into a situation.
Mm-hmm.
People have to stop dating while you're still hurt from a previous situation.
Thanks.
You got to give yourself time to unpack, time to get over that. Don't bring your hurt into a new situation and then put that person in a bad spot from the very beginning. So it's going to be some drama.
Thanks.
So, and another thing is a lot of these situations, it happens to be a child involved in a lot of situations now. So the older you get, the harder it is to find somebody who does not have a child. The reality is, if you're 35, 40 plus, you're going to be dating somebody who has children or grown children, or whatever the case may be. They got some kids somewhere. So, if that's your thing, you're dating from a very small pool. And you know what? A lot of women have been saying, well, I don't want a guy with kids. But you got kids. But I don't want him to come with no more kids. But I'm like, it's kind of hard to say you want a guy with no kids, because let me tell you this. Most of these guys got kids. So you think you're having a hard time dating now, you're going to have a really hard time finding a dude with no kid that's going to meet all these criteria that you placed before you.
You think so?
Yeah, so you went from a pool of dating, maybe a pool of 10 to a pool of 1. So you, along with all these hundreds of women, now that's one thing that, I forgot his name, Kevin, the dude who be talking.
Nope.
The dude who be talking, hey, he say some wild stuff, but that's one thing that he pointed out that's accurate. Women have these lists of things that they want from these dudes, but you got to realize that list is so small that it's so many women looking for that same guy, but it's only so many guys out there that meet that criteria. So you're going to end up dating and sleeping with the same dudes. It's a fact. So if you're willing to deal with that, then, hey, go for it. But if not, then you might have to relax some of your rules on certain things. You might have a list of 5, and out of that 5, you might only meet 3. But you got women out here looking for all 5. That's not reasonable. Am I wrong?
There's a difference between needs and wants. Number one.
Talk to me.
The thing that I hate is that it's easy for some men to say, "Oh, you have a list," but you want to date a chick that got standards, right? Like I'm just supposed to be for the streets or whatever. I'm not supposed to have a list of things that I require because of my experience with dating other men. I don't want a man that's broke. That don't mean I want a rich man, even though I'll take one of those too.
Okay.
But I don't want a man that's, if I'm out here hustling, Nick, you need a job.
I don't think nothing wrong with that, because we don't want no broke.
But guess what? Right. But guess what? You keep running into these broke ass dudes. Okay.
A lot of
Broke
them broke because of the
Okay.
women broke them. But go ahead.
No, some of y'all broke because you broke. Period.
Exactly.
Don't even blame that on a woman. If you want to blame a woman, blame your mama.
I mean, you know, I don't, I'm just joking. You can't really blame the women, but at a point, you can blame the women because I tell women this all the time. Y'all hold all the power.
Man,
So if y'all are out here letting broke dudes with no intentions, with no money and no job, if your homegirls is letting them smash, and you're not correcting your homegirl and saying, hey, you shouldn't be letting him smash because he ain't got nothing going for himself, y'all setting yourself up for failure.
guess
Because
what?
now that
She
dude is
grown.
hey, but I don't
She
understand
grown.
that. She
That's
grown, but
her.
that's your homegirl.
I don't get in my friend's business.
Yeah, you don't come like like you gonna tell your homeboy that, oh,
Girl,
that
he
girl
old.
she got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies, and she got this going on. She got
Yes.
don't date
No,
her.
you're not.
No,
Yes.
you
No, you're
not.
not.
Yes, I will. You
He is
better
in
ask
love
him.
with her and he ready to be a
I
stepdaddy.
I
Quit
don't care.
playing.
I don't care. I'm gonna tell him, and and I'll tell him to his face. And if he has a problem with it, I'll dap him up. Say, my guy, holler at me when all this is over with. We gonna be good. I'm here if you need me, but I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Just boss said
That's
that's
what a
not your
friend is
business.
for.
No, that's not your business. Now, if she beating him up, if she using him, then okay, it's time to talk about it. But that's not your business. If he dating her, she got 3 kids. That's okay. That's like, okay, if one of your friends wants to date me, I'm educated. I got 2 kids. I'm divorced. You gonna say, oh, she got 2 kids?
Nah,
Nah,
it's
2
not
baby
that.
daddies.
It's not that.
Nah,
But what I'm
bro.
Yeah,
saying is,
Like, what
don't mess
is
with
it?
Daisy. She a savage.
no. But I'm just saying,
Hey,
it's not even about the
Might get your
kids.
heart
You're
broke.
missing the point. You missing my point. It's not about the kids. It's about if they have something wrong with them. If they have
but that's what I'm
something.
saying. What's wrong with him?
If she broke and she's a leech and that's all she does,
Okay, you
and
didn't
I
say that
know
at
that
first.
for a fact, I'm gonna
You
tell
didn't
him
say she
that.
was. You didn't
But
say she was a leech. But
but the
why?
thing
This
about it
No,
is,
that we were talking about
tell
broke
now.
women.
Go Lily. Go Lily.
no, but your friend knows that she a leech. I mean, your friend know everything that you gonna tell
He
him.
might not.
Thank
He
you.
might
Cause
not.
men kind of,
No,
No,
he don't know. If
men
he
kind
got
of
a
slow. Men kind of slow when it
no,
comes to that.
no,
Like,
y'all not. Y'all
if
not
you have a
slow.
woman that's sitting there smoking weed all day, ain't going to work, and you paying all the bills, and she ain't doing nothing, you know she at the house.
She
she
was
might
at the
got
house
that.
You
when
know
she
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 might
met
got
ain't,
your
that
ass.
good, and she can make a good plate, and that's
and
all
she
she
Okay.
needs.
ain't. Well, she might
Thank
not even
you.
be cooking.
So that
Thank you,
what I'm saying.
G-Mo. Thank you, G-Mo.
Our criteria sometimes is not right.
Like this, it's
So yeah,
low. It's
sometimes we do
low.
gotta check each other like
But
fam.
that's what I'm saying.
If
That's
everybody's
exactly what I'm
good,
saying. I know dudes, and we have to check each other. We gotta let each other
Well,
know. Say, bro, I know you're not saying this because she blowing it down. She putting that thing on you, but you need to look over here because this over here is jacked up. So
not to
before you
mention
get yourself
society don't put that same pressure on broke women like they do broke men. You
facts,
could be a broke woman, and I mean, it's somebody right now on Instagram with 1 million followers who's sleeping on the air mattress in somebody
Okay,
else's house. You know what I'm
that is
saying? And she
true.
pretty, and she got ass and everything else, and anybody gonna want to be with her just to be with her because she looked like something. We don't put that pressure on her to woman up. Now, a man on the other hand is just it ain't nothing. It ain't no sympathy for a broke man.
This is what I'm sick of, though. Now I'm gonna tell you because this is what I'm sick of, and y'all ain't gonna like what I got to say, but it is what it is. Women, specifically black women, all we do is build dudes up. I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm sick of it. I've dated the brokest of broke, i.e., sleeping on his partner couch. I'm the one with the car. He got a little job, but it ain't measuring up to what I needed to, but what I do. Let's go put in some applications. Let's see if we could better you. Okay? I'm willing to do that, but guess what? I'm 34 now. I got 2 kids. I got house goals. I got land goals. I mean, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not dating a broke dude. You can't talk. You can't even talk to me anyways. Because like I
What if
said,
you
I ain't
got
dating
heart?
no more. I'm done with hard G-Mo. My heart. I left my heart in my 20s.
No, but I feel you. I feel like we all in our 20s or late teens, we all played the fool to some situation, and that's
we
what
did.
established us.
Had 2 kids with fools. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done.
but I'll say
Okay,
this: everything Daisy just said, it goes both ways.
no,
It
Good.
goes
don't.
both ways, people. And that's what we're saying. Me and G-Mo was telling about these broke women. And we did a podcast show about that last
We
season
did.
about broke women.
We
Now the
did.
same rules apply. Daisy says she's tired of building up these dudes. Well, we tired of building up these women and carrying them all over the place too. It should be a balance.
Somebody
It should
come
be a
build
balance.
Daisy
How
J
many
up.
illegitimate children I got from all these baby mamas out
It
there?
should be a balance. It should be a balance, people.
Well, I
Like we
missed that.
can't.
I missed that train.
Well,
I
I'm just
didn't
saying
get that
we can't keep doing the one sided thing. I'm talking to the fellas and the ladies. Like it's got to be a balance. You got to bring something to the table. If you don't have anything to bring to the table, well then get yourself together until you can bring something to the table. That's what we got to start doing. We got to normalize that.
And we got to hold each other accountable for that. You got to be like,
Facts.
bro, you ain't on your game, bro.
I ain't doing it. Y'all can do that. I ain't doing it.
I mean, you don't want to holler at your sis like, sis, you ain't on your game. Like you got to
all
love
the people I know is up here. There's no reason for us to be down here doing anything. We all
So
up
y'all
here.
might have had that conversation already.
We didn't have to. It's unspoken. You already know. You on your shit, or you can't hang with us. You can't sit at this table.
Well, for men, we subscribe to the steel sharpen steel. So the only way you can do that is if you build with one another and you have conversations with one another, and they got to be honest and open conversations. And if your brother is not doing what he's supposed to do in life in general, taking care of his kids, at home, in life, not working, not pushing himself, we got to have all those conversations. So that's what I subscribe to, steel sharpen steel. So if I got to have that conversation with my homeboy, and it might hurt his feelings a little bit, but he going to respect me later on because he know I kept it real with him and I ain't let him fall.
He gonna respectfully still be your friend, but date that broke girl. Next.
Hey, but the key thing for me is I told you. So
I just make you feel better.
Well, no. At the end of the day, it's a principle thing. Like I tried to, let you know that, but if it don't work out, you can't come back to me later and say, "Bro, why you ain't?" Nah, I told you. I told you, and it didn't work out. So hey, let's go. Let's go out and get something to eat, something to drink, and you can find another one. Because I'm just telling you, like
exactly.
I'm trying. Yeah.
You can find another one.
I mean, people gonna do what they do anyway, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, for me, it's just the principle of me being his homeboy. I'm gonna tell him.
Look, I got a friend. She married to a dude that's way younger than her, and that's her business. I don't chime in. I'm just not the friend to chime in because G-Mo, you and Aquarius, you know how we are. We fixers. If somebody tell us something, we finna try to fix it, right?
Yeah.
So the disclaimer for Daisy J, if you my friend, they can chime in if they watching, they know this. Don't tell her nothing unless you want her to come at you, because she's gonna come at you about it. That's just what it is. Yeah. So I'm not gonna tell Daisy J what's going on in my marriage, relationship, whatever, or I'm not gonna ask her opinion because she finna give it to me real. Right. Period.
Well, I mean, hey, different strokes for different folks. But at the end of the day, being a friend to somebody who is, dating and, not giving them information that you might be privy to me, is kind of trivial. Because it's going to cause that friend, if something goes wrong and that friends know that you were privy to some information.
That's different.
It's going to be another conversation, I'm just telling you.
That's different, Ken. You know that. But as far as Lori Harvey is concerned, big ups to her. I'm proud of her. Keep doing what you're doing. Date everybody.
Yeah. You know what? And that's funny that you say that because this is what I saw on my timeline. Yeah.
Is that from me?
No, it wasn't from you. But this is what I saw on my timeline. And that's what I see on my timeline quite often. So
just don't tell him. Don't tell him until he's trying to close the deal.
Well, my thing is, another crazy conversation I saw this week, or actually it was an argument on IG that we'll talk about for a second, is body count. Why are people out here asking for body counts?
Y'all used to do that back in the day.
Y'all don't include me because here's the thing.
I don't want to know nothing's gonna hurt my feelings.
Exactly. My thing is
that's that Aquarius in you. We know better.
Here's what I subscribe to, right? If you ask a body count, you're gonna receive two things. You're gonna receive an astronomical number that you ain't ready for, or a lie. So why even ask? You know what I'm saying? So why even ask? Because nobody's gonna give you an accurate number. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you an accurate number. It's what you gonna do with it.
I mean, do you really want to know that?
Should we cancel like hoes though?
No, please don't.
I mean, you don't outgrow your hoism.
It comes in phase. It's a phase. It
If
comes
you
in
keep your
phase.
numbers to yourself, then are you really a hoe?
Yeah. No.
I
To
mean,
me,
what number constitutes a hoe?
right.
I think it's all up to the person. You know what I'm saying? The person that you
Why does
talking
she gotta
to.
be a hoe though? Like,
He didn't say she.
No,
He
and
or
said,
he or
I ain't saying
whoever.
I subscribe to calling nobody a hoe. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
salute Lori. You know
My
what I
thing
mean?
is, I mean, I think that Megan Thee Stallion done kind of changed hoe into savage. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but it's like hoe. I don't see that as a negative word, only because it's like I said, it's like, oh, everybody got a hoe phase, or everybody
Right.
go through something. But when you say hoe phase, it's like playfully, not like, oh, you really
Some
are.
people got multiple hoe phases.
True, this is true. But what we call it is friendly. They got a friendly box or a friendly sausage. You know what I'm saying? But look, you gonna do you. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is it's how you display yourself. Like, are you out here like taking all these pictures with these different chicks saying that you sleeping with all of them, or are you just being you and doing you, and you're okay with who you are? That's the whole thing.
And that's what I feel like. At the point, the age that we are, look, everybody got a roster. You know what I'm saying? That they done probably did. So let's just cancel it. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be grandparents or something one day. Like, it's cool.
Bruh,
It's cool.
bruh.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day,
Everybody,
is
grandma probably, you know what I'm saying, did her whole thing back in the day. So you just got to
for
cancel.
real.
Facts.
I think the biggest deal is if you go through a whole phase, it's one thing, but when somebody calls you a whore and say that hard R
That's different.
and the
That's a
E
little
on the end,
different.
that's
That's
a little different.
Make you
It's a
want
little
to
different
fight.
sting.
It's a
It's
little
like what
different.
you. It's like your grandma said that. Oh, it hurt
What?
a little bit.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I think the same thing, man. You gotta let that body count stuff go. As long as the person has, you know what I'm saying, as long as they got a clear HIV AIDS test, as long as they got a clear bill of health, they don't have no STDs. That's all you really need to be concerned with.
Normalize
Because
going to the clinic.
And
because
long as they're currently hoeing too, you know, so, it's good.
yeah, if you currently on that whole stroll, you probably need to let them know that you out there in these streets, so they
Do
won't get their
you?
feelings caught up.
We talked about this. Don't do that. We talked about this before.
Hey, it's transparency,
I'm
like you said.
telling
If you
no,
just
you
out here
can be
smashing,
transparent and not tell your business.
I'll tell you
well,
that. What we want to do?
when y'all say I'm not dating, I'm not looking for nothing serious. I'm just out here dating. That's what people translate in. Oh, she out here home.
No.
That's a fact.
No.
Dudes too. If a dude is there saying I ain't looking for nothing serious, I'm just out here dating. That's what people gonna translate that into. You out here just smashing.
I'm just on a spiritual journey trying to be a better me, and some stuff just gotta time out.
So what
I
that
don't
mean?
want that
You
means
demanding a better you?
I mean that is my old podcast. Thank you for plugging it.
I thought you
No,
liked that.
I do. I appreciate that. No, I'm just me personally at this point in life. I just have to reevaluate some things. So dating is not on the menu because I feel like that was a big distraction from my goals and things that I was trying to do. So it's like, but that don't mean she's sleeping with everybody or she doing this. No, I'm not doing nothing.
Okay.
Chilling.
Okay. Well, I think we have a general consensus of y'all let Lori Harvey live, and anybody else, male or female, who got that lifestyle, let these folks live. Let these folks
Please.
do what they do, enjoy their life. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you ain't on that list, you shouldn't even be concerned.
You shouldn't
And
care.
But,
most of y'all ain't gonna be on that list at all.
hey, most
Fact.
of the people on her list got a track record probably longer than hers.
Thank you, future. All
Oh
them
no,
kids.
ain't no probably. They do.
All them kids, man.
It's a fact. Yeah, Future got receipts. He got little receipts running
Uh,
around.
Diddy, yeah,
Diddy,
Diddy
don't
got
even
a
get
hit
me
list from the
started.
'90s.
Hello?
Yeah.
Still be getting it in.
She probably wasn't born yet, and he was like slaying them.
She wasn't. But she like 24.
Yeah, but I'm like y'all. The thing with the Diddy thing is the daddy and the son. That was just odd.
She
That
broke
was
the
odd.
code, and then she took Diddy to meet her daddy. They went to have lunch together.
Facts. And they was matching too. Had matching outfits.
I'm
Broke the
pretty
code
sure
with
Steve
those.
already was familiar with Diddy, but I mean,
Right. Right.
it
They
was
were
just a
homies.
reacquaintance.
This is true.
I was on your show as an artist. Now I'm
Yes,
back as your
yeah.
potential son-in-law.
I mean, hey. Well, Diddy ain't gonna marry nobody. Diddy, that dude that's gonna date forever.
I mean, when you get that status that he's at, I mean, and he's
It ain't
been through
even the
what he been through.
status. That's just the type of dude he is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, broke people don't have the options that Diddy got. When you got options, you got money.
Broke
It
people
changes
got
things, but
options.
we'll talk about that. Money changes things, though. Money changes things, definitely.
Broke people got options. Please believe. We could do a whole show about it. The gall of the things that broke people have.
Everybody got options,
That's
but
a good show.
Diddy got options.
The
That's what I'm
audacity of
saying.
broke.
I'm saying, hear me.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, people. That's good. Thank you, Daisy J. See, Daisy J be on her stuff. You know what I'm saying? She be coming up with some stuff that she don't
Shine
even be
bright like a
realizing.
diamond, honey.
She don't
I
even be
am.
realizing what she
Yes,
be
I
coming
do.
up with. You know what
I
I'm talking
do.
about?
I just have to say it so you be like, then get somebody to agree. When two or more agree, okay? Okay.
People, then she gonna talk about some church stuff. Look at this.
Hey, hey. I'm a woman of the world. I pray. I read the Bible. I also twerk and listen to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah. All right. That's, you know what, people. That's a great way to end the show. She is a worldly person, and she does everything that all encompasses. So, fellas, if you're looking for a great woman,
don't look for me.
Yeah, she said last week get in her inbox. So get in her inbox.
I'm off the mark. Oh, that was a joke. That was a literal live joke.
Well,
Joke.
I tell you what, since she's joking, go to Lily's inbox then, because you know what I'm saying, you might have make sure you got your coins in order, because if you broke and you don't want to wait 3 months, then don't even apply.
You broke and don't want
because it might be a 3-month wait.
Alone.
It might be a 3-month wait. So just understand, you know what I'm saying? But while you're waiting, that 3 months, she got some nice items that you could purchase.
Facts.
And she gonna tell y'all about that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just have your coins together, because there's a lot going on with Lily, and you're gonna have to wait a minute. But you're gonna be well dressed, and you're gonna be fly when she actually lets you come through after the 3 months.
I'm just saying.
All right, people, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. At the end of every podcast, we go around, we give everybody a chance to get a shout out, publicize their businesses, and just let you know how to find them, because everybody got their own thing going on. So, Lily, talk to the people.
Okay. Well, I can be found on Facebook, Lily Williams. I'm on Instagram, L_LEE79. I'm also on Instagram, Model and Beyond. And also the Classy Smokers Essentials on Instagram as well. And it's good to be back. Thanks for having me again. And that's it.
Don't be talking about some thanks for having you. Girl, you belong here. You a friend of the show. You gonna be back. You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't been here in a while. So
she be busy.
Lily was busy, y'all. She had a lot going on, but we made sure we brought her back, because y'all was in my inbox talking about where that cute lady with the hair and all the different hairstyles and all that stuff. Where she at? Where Lily at? Y'all know who y'all are that was in my inbox. And what I tell y'all, don't talk to me about Lily. Go to her inbox, just like I just did. Facts.
G-Mo.
Talk to the people, my brother.
Plug that new business, man.
Man, I got a lot of stuff for y'all, man. We finna plug it all up. First thing first, man. I'm G-Mo the Great, host, creator of Crown Jewels podcast. Crown Jewels podcast may not be coming back. We on the fence with Crown Jewels right now. But in the meantime, I done updated a lot of my podcast equipment. So I'm running a contest right now. Go over to Crown Jewels podcast page. It should be like the 7th post. It'll tell you all about how to get in this contest to win a whole bunch of free podcast equipment. I got about 6 microphones, 2 mixers. I got stands. I got everything. It gotta go. I ain't charging nothing, but just go ahead and participate in that contest. And that's Crown Jewels Podcast over Instagram. Also, check me out at Gary Grant Photography, where you can get all your photography and videography needs. I know that it is the springtime. It's those lovebirds that's getting married, and we got those children that we getting to graduate. They need those senior pictures and all of that. So holler at me for all your photography and videography needs. Also, I just dropped a new line. It's called Cost Collection, which Cost stands for my King of the Hustle brand. Cost Collection is where you can go and find some of my new merch. Be Dope. Be Dope is just something that just to inspire and motivate. I wanted people just to have something that they feel good about and want to be able to spread that message amongst people with positivity. So go over to Cost Collection. That's KOTHKOLLECTOTION. You got me. You know how to spell it.
I got
And
you.
right now, if y'all go over there right now, follow the page and DM me the words "fire session." I got some free merch for you.
What?
You know what I'm saying? That's how we're
Free
gonna do. We're
merch?
gonna run up another contest for
Wait a
you.
minute. Free merch, people. Free merch.
And
Yeah,
don't
free
apply
merch.
to Daisy J.
First of all, mind your business.
Don't
I
apply
gotta
to
say
her.
fire session in my DM to let me know that it is what it is. So I'm gonna send. I'll get you some free merch out. What else we got going? Check me out. Also, I recently just got into the trucking business, so check me out.
G-Mo with the coins.
And I'm trying to do it all. Do it all. You know what I'm saying? But we
King
got
of the hustle.
King of the Hall trucking and logistics. So check me out for your trucking needs. You can reach me at Gary R Grant 84 at Gmail if you want to find out where any of those things at. Probably be the easiest way because I got a lot of pages and I know I'm forgetting something. So I appreciate y'all though for having me.
He's a
Hustling.
photographer too, y'all. He be hustling.
King of the hustle. Daisy J, talk to the people. You didn't already talk to them enough about all this crazy stuff tonight. So let
Not
the people know
crazy.
something good.
Harsh realities, and you just
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah.
deal with them, people. No, for real though. I'm all for the Lori Harvey effect. I mean, if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. But I feel like everybody should be equipped in this dating world. So, anyways, y'all know the Daisy J show. We're on hiatus right now. That's because we're gearing up for season 2. That's right, which is technically season 5, but we're not gonna get into that. Just go listen to the Daisy J show and Demand Better Me podcast. More visual content coming to you as well. I'm getting on my producer thing, it's inspiring, But I wanted to say, please go like, share, and subscribe on all social media platforms. The Daisy J Show. Holla at me. Also, y'all know I'm always plugging somebody's business. So it's always my girl, Ronnie. Go to www.ronniesromance.com. She has a promo code for the fire session, which is hashtag it's fire. Get 10% off your purchase. Okay. Hashtag it's fire. Get some candles, get some toys, because you're gearing up for that 90-day rule. You need to have some toys to back you up while you're doing all of that, ladies. Also, go over to www.slaybella.com. Get you some lashes. Use my promo code Ladacia Hedges 20. Get that 20% off your purchase. And that's about it for me right now. I mean, thank y'all for tuning in. It's good to be back with the Fiyah Friends. See, this is my realm right here. This is where I can cut up.
Well,
King?
she is learning a new realm, as y'all can see from the first 2 episodes of the Fire Session. And this season, we're doing something a little different. We have our episodes where we have our Fire Friends with us, and we're also conducting interviews with different people. So we're trying to expand what we do and bring some different content to you all and introduce a lot of people that you might not know or that you might know. So we're trying to expand the brand of everybody in our circle and build and grow. So, don't think you're going to tune in every week and see us on here talking crazy about subjects and the juicy stuff. Sometimes you're going to see some really good interviews with some awesome people that you just want to get to know. So tune in to see that. And like Daisy said, Ronnie's Romance, very dope items. For my birthday, she hooked your boy Big Ken up with a gift bag. She got a candle in that thing that when you light the candle, it turned into oil that you could
Gosh,
pour
yeah,
that you could pour
yeah.
on and massage. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got a couple of them. See them on the wall.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it it works out that way.
I got a
And
couple. I'm in the bathroom. I ain't like.
Main squeeze, baby. Woo.
So, check her out. Use the promo code. Check G-Mo out. Use the promo code. Lillie gonna have to get us a promo code too, because Lillie
Yeah,
out
Lillie,
here
what's up?
slanging a lot of merchandise, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yep.
So, but at the end of the day, y'all can holler at me at Big Ken's Comedy on IG, Big Ken's Comedy on Twitter, Big Ken's Comedy on Facebook. You can also check me out on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock on KUTC Live. It's another podcast that I'm doing, and we bring to you different interviews every week, different hot topics, and just try to give y'all some entertainment, some fun things to do. And y'all know we here every Thursday at 7:30. We got different topics. We got different interviews coming your way. Next week, we're going to be talking about dating during the social media era, which is very weird. And people are adjusting into it. So that should be very interesting. And as always, if you have topics, you have something that you want us to discuss on the show, hit up Daisy J, hit me up, and let us know the topics that you want to talk about. Or if you have somebody interesting that you plugged into that you want us to interview, hit us up and give us those ideas. And that's the beauty of it. We really are focused on giving the audience what they want and giving you the interviews that you want and the topics that you want to hear about, because we want to hear your feedback. So just hit us up, Fiyah Session Podcast page on IG, Fiyah Session Podcast page on Twitter, Fiyah Session Podcast page on Facebook. We're on all those. And if you go to YouTube, search Fiyah Session Podcast. We're on there too. We're on there live right now.
Yes.
So,
Hey, Big Ken.
yeah.
My bad to interrupt, man, but I know me and some of the other fans, we want to know how we can get the merch.
Oh.
There you see it.
The You See It brand that I've been producing. You can holler at me on any of the platforms, and I can get you hooked up. We got a lot of different designs. We got new designs coming out every week. So holler at me. This is one of my OG designs. You know what I'm saying? I just did it in this color because I live in Lancaster, Texas. You know what I'm saying? My kids are Lancaster Tigers. So I had to do a Lancaster Tigers color shirt because when I'm at the games, I got to make sure that the people in the stands see it. But, we're also coming with some Fiyah Session Podcast merch. So be on the lookout for that. And we will be doing the little contest, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy G-Mo. And we're going to get y'all some free merch too. So make sure y'all start tuning in on a regular basis so y'all don't miss out on those opportunities to get that free merch. We're trying to hook y'all up, but we can't hook y'all up if y'all don't tune in. So
tell them.
With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. We hungry. You know what I'm saying? We got things to do. Tomorrow's Friday. We got to get ready. So we're going to let y'all do y'all thing, and y'all going to let us do our thing, because at the end of the day, it's not lit. It's fire. Fiyah Session Podcast, people. Peace.